just woke up like an hour ago. Not that, Ruka. Damn, Ruka, you streamed kind of late last night, and you still wake up early. Man, have a great day to you too. I'm just gonna chill. I thought playing game, but yeah, it's a morning stream. I don't have energy to play games. We be working and lurking. I have a fun stream. I always appreciate a hard worker. This is like a morning voice or something. There we go. Everything else set up. I guess you could do more than just talking. I didn't really have any topic apart from my dreams. I don't talk about my dream all that often on this channel, but I, I guess it's a fun thing to talk about. Though I would rather make a video about that instead. Let's see. I could watch something. I definitely could. Oh, okay. Don't have to capture this because here we automatically capture it. My feed is a mess. Solar Light, this music, this Manly Bass Hero, German. What is this? What's under law? I could be watching this. Roblox versus Schlap. Oh, this again? Is it getting worse? Roblox is just. It's not even like damage control. It's damaging itself. Damaging the brand, damaging the reputation. I would say Roblox. Man, this morning and I have to talk about this already. Roblox is like they've been in comfortable position for too long, so they thought that they had it like everything like figured out. They don't realize that the internet, you know, they don't own the internet. They don't have the monopoly to the internet. They are a platform power, but they don't like own any game on a platform. If people start, you know, rather than start boycotting, stop making games and stop using Roblox, then yeah. I wonder how they will respond to that. I mean, they just lost like $28 billion in just one day after after they tried to sue a YouTuber.
Oh my god, you guys, you asked for it, now you're getting it. Legal Eagle is finally tackling the Roblox Schlep situation. Now your boy Schlep was going after the child predators Chris Hansen style, but then
Yeah. I was talking Thai because I was like, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute, that's too fast. Is this gonna be the whole video? I think so. It's not like I don't like this kind of content, but I just have a I have a brain fart at the moment. Apologies for showing recap instead of slap, flip, blur, and gray because some people have expressed their comfort about several grading gray polygon boxes. Huh? Remember, kids, copyrights are not your friend. Yeah, we got law by might. Chris Hansen and now legal ego. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, maybe I should reduce the audio a little bit.
oh my god, you guys, you asked for it, now you're getting it.
Still too
Legal
loud.
Eagle is finally tackling the Roblox Schlep situation. Now your boy Schlep was going after the child predators Chris Hansen style, but then Roblox banned him. The state of Louisiana is suing Roblox. What? Also, millions of kids are being exploited on the Roblox platform as cheap or free child labor using a centuries-old racket of company script. There's a lot of legal nuance in this story, so listen up. Whoa. Are we horizontal now? That's harder than it looks. Roblox is a billion-dollar online playground and creative sandbox with about 400 million active monthly users. About 40% of those users are under the age of 13. The YouTuber Schlep earned a following in the millions by pretending to be a little kid and honey-trapping child predators in the game, and then exposing them on his channel to catch a predator style. He even uses images of Chris Hansen to confront his targets. But instead of celebrating Schlepp's vigilantism, the Roblox Corporation banned him from the platform, leading to widespread internet outrage. Avengers! California Congressman Ro Khanna put out a petition to force Roblox to do better by children on the site. And the state of Louisiana promptly sued Roblox, claiming that its claims to protect kids on the site amount to consumer fraud. So what is going on here? And are we maybe missing a broader point about legal online child exploitation? Let's start by talking about the Schlep situation. But first, okay, I'm not going to sit here in front of God and the internet and
I thought she was gonna be like, but first we got a sponsorship or something. I'm getting too used to YouTube and the hustle and grinding. Got to make the bag or something. But I forgot it was like this is a channel about law and stuff like that. So this is gonna be interesting because I never pay attention to the law or anything like that.
pretend that I know a lot about online gaming. But I do know that there are some very specific laws governing how websites have to protect underage users. So, at the risk of becoming a Hello Fellow Kids meme, let's talk about Roblox. It was created in 2004 by developers David Baszucki and Eric Cassell, released to the public in 2006, and now has over 100 million daily users. Roblox is an online platform that allows users to create immersive gaming experiences inside the Roblox metaverse and then play around in them with other users they can talk to directly. It's kind of like Minecraft, but with Lego avatars and Technicolor graphics and millions of ways to spend money. The majority of Roblox's
It's
users
actually
are
more like
children
Fortnite.
under 16, and it takes
But
just seconds
Minecraft
to
is
register
the
the site.
king,
You don't
right?
even need to give Roblox your email to create an account, although you do have to submit proof of age to access some of the age-gated experiences on the site geared toward older users.
All right, this just showed up a few minutes ago. Exclusive for ages 17 plus games category. This shows up even before the popular page.
That's partly because, unlike a lot of free social media platforms, Roblox claims its primary monetization model is not hoovering up your personal data and selling it, although it does share that data with advertisers, which is totally different. Instead, Roblox's revenue relies on millions of microtransactions involving its internal currency, Robux. Users can buy Robux and spend them inside the game's ecosystem to purchase access to content made by independent developers like digital clothing or cosmetics or
This
even
is just
third-party
old
streaming
footage.
games. Roblox was wildly popular before COVID, and after kids spent 2 years in their houses clutching their iPads as their parents tried desperately to get work done, it became ubiquitous. Chances are, if there's a kid in your life, 10 or under, what they want for Christmas is Robux. But all that is taking place in this space where there's almost no existing legal regulation.
We should
at
pay
all.
the
So it's probably
blockchain.
inevitable.
I don't know about that.
What is going on here? There's a lot of sketchy people out there on the internet that you probably don't want knowing your home address, phone number, or the real names of
I thought you
anyone
want to go
who
caving.
Roblox.
Now you want to play
Now it's
Roblox.
amazing because data brokers vacuum up your personal data from all corners of the internet and sell it to anyone who wants to buy it. But you can fight back and take control of your personal data.
So it is a sponsorship. Okay.
Incogni removes your personal data from online data brokers by searching the internet, reaching out directly on your behalf,
Gotta make the back somehow.
to take your personal info down. If the brokers resist, Incogni will take care of that too, because Incogni.
You know, one day I would get a sponsorship, like, you know, advertisement or something. I wonder what would be the first sponsorship. What type of sponsorship would I get?
Why you're getting so many spam calls lately, or even had your identity stolen. I've been using Incogni for years. In that time, you can see I've been on hundreds of lists.
Wait, what you cut off? What you say?
Activity score, meaning
I
the
cut off?
data on me. Luckily, Incogni completed hundreds of takes.
I said that I thought you want me to go caving with you. And now you want to play, like, you want me to play Roblox with you? That's what I said.
Downs for me over the years. Never do this myself, so thank you to Incogni for weeks of work and adding me to
Damn,
over 40
the
suppression.
delay on
And
the stream
Incogni
is
will continue to conduct
obnoxious.
ongoing removals because even if the broker removes your data once, they can collect it and publish it again. So if online privacy is important to you, give Incogni a try. If you click on the link on screen or down below, you can try Incogni risk-free for 30 days with a 60% off discount and get a full refund if you're not into it. And if you keep it, you'll still get the exclusive 60% discount so long as you use our link or the code LEGALEAGLE, all one word. So sign up for Incogni or we will see you in court. Roblox's users have long complained that the site does not adequately protect children from various abusive behaviors. Some of that is relatively minor. The site bans profanity, drugs, and the use of slurs through automated filtering and moderation. The trouble starts when Roblox players leave the site and interact via social platforms that Roblox has no control over, like Discord and Reddit. There are Discord servers and subreddits that connect players to condos on Roblox where avatars will hang out, shouting profanity, vaping, simulating sex, or whatever until the Roblox mods find it and shut it down. The website Fast Company describes digital gyrations, which are ridiculous if impossible to unsee. Thong-clad Roblox avatars twerking on stripper poles. Beefy blonde avatars buck naked except for COVID masks, and enough crudely animated contortions to fill several volumes of the Kama Sutra should you ever decide to publish an edition. The article by reporter Bert Helm tells the story of a 16-year-old he calls Hay, who struggled for 3 years, nearly his entire prepubescent life, to make a hit game on the Roblox platform, but never managed to stand out from the tens of thousands of new games that are uploaded to Roblox every day. There's that uncompensated underage labor again. So Kay shelled out 1,000 Robux on Discord for the complete code for a condo game, which would allow Kay to replicate it with a few tweaks each time Roblox's content moderators shut it down. He fired up a Discord server and a VPN, made a bunch of burner accounts, and loaded round after round
What
of an
the
illicit
hell?
condo selling nearly 3,000 Robux, which he spent entirely on Roblox items. After a week, Roblox's servers identified his computer and hardware blocked him. Another 13-year-old was better at masking his identity and set up a thriving business creating similar naughty
Just go carry and play your Roblox.
He claims to have netted $150,000 in
There's a
Roblox
delay.
for
Yeah,
roughly
there's a big
$1,000,
delay.
depending on whether that included Roblox's 30% haircut. I mean, that's a lot of work for a relatively meager payoff. And while you wouldn't want your first grader wandering,
There's like
into such
15-second
condos,
delay.
generally it's hardly child endangerment. If anything, it's more like the old Chuck E. Cheese where you'd spend hours and hours playing arcade games in front of weird gyrating animatronic figures to win tickets that you could eventually exchange for useless crap. And just like the underground Roblox condos, you could even smoke at Chuck E. Cheese. R.I.P. in peace to everyone's favorite rat from Coney Island. Roblox's critics say the problem isn't confined to kids doing normal kid stuff and trying to squeeze
Not that big,
Robux
but maybe
out.
like 10
The
sec.
site's moderators left
Feel
games
it's
like
pretty
Epstein
longer
and
though.
Epstein Island up for weeks
I
despite
can see it
solid
on
reference to the notorious
my
pedophile.
live feed,
And those
yeah,
critics
on my
claim that the
phone.
platform is rife with sexual predators who seek out young children and entice them to other sites like Discord or Snapchat or solicit child sex abuse material from children and pay them in Robux. They say that the platform doesn't do
That
nearly enough to
Bojack
protect
it again.
from this predation, and there's at least some anecdotal evidence that that's true. Last year, Bloomberg Businessweek reporters Olivia Carville and Cecilia D'Anastasio published an article called Roblox's Pedophile Problem that told the story of a guy who went by the name Dr.
Yeah, like
Robotnik on the
26
platform
account.
and ran
Damn.
a popular experience called
And I'm not
Roblox,
even running any
based on
games.
Sega's Sonic the Hedgehog character. Robotnik hired young kids to manage administrative and design tasks for him, paying them in Robux. Oh, hi again, child labor enriching a giant multinational corporation. Robotnik was also sending wildly inappropriate messages to children, often misspelling words or adding spaces to evade censors. Robotnik was outed by a YouTuber named Ben Simon who goes by the name Ruben Sim. Sim has his own complicated history with Roblox, but let's come back to that in a second.
Oh, Rubian.
In 2020, Roblox banned Robotnik and referred the case
I
to the
know about
International Center for
Roblox
Prevention
because of
and Control,
Ruben
better known as
making
CPT.
videos about them.
Under the Report Act, websites have a legal obligation to report the presence of child sex abuse material or potential sexual exploitation of children to NCMEC. And by the way, while pornography is protected speech by consenting adults, children cannot consent to sex, which is why we will be using the appropriate term child sex abuse material or CSAM here. The law requires companies which discover CSAM on their servers to report it to NCMEC, which Roblox did, but it didn't ban the Sonic Eclipse game, which Robotnik just transferred to another user. Almost immediately, the Robotnik character made a new account and carried on as before. It was only in 2021 when Sega filed a copyright infringement suit against Roblox that they shut the game down. Now, Roblox maintains that it's an industry leader in keeping
Let's
kids
play
safe on its
Roblox.
platform. Its CEO
Why are you
told
so consistent
told
about this?
WBUR in Boston that Roblox is the safest place for anyone on the internet. But content moderation is hard, especially when you're doing it at scale. And Roblox's management team has also said at a development conference last year that it intends to grow the platform to 1 billion active daily users and 10% of all global gaming revenue. How does Roblox intend to achieve astronomical growth and still maintain user safety? Oh, you know the answer to that one. They're going to do it with AI. But don't worry, Mom and Dad, because ChatGPT is on the
AI.
and
Yeah.
coincidentally, AI is a lot cheaper than hiring thousands of human moderators because you got to protect that shareholder value, right? Now, back in 2022, 1 year after the site booted Robotnik's original account, a 15-year-old girl in Indiana went missing. 8 days later, she was found in a filthy apartment in New Jersey, lured there by Robotnik, who was actually a 22-year-old man named Arnold Castillo. Investigators discovered hundreds of messages.
Let me spoil you with Roblox, baby girl.
Saying that she wanted to run
The
away.
Robux.
There were images
I
of
don't need that.
avatars holding hands and wearing shirts that
How
said
about we trade like
girlfriend.
Australian weapon in TF2 instead? I don't play that game very much, but that's like that word more than Roblox.
2023, he pled guilty and was sentenced to 15 years in jail. Roblox said the incident caused it to massively beef up its moderation teams and revamp its safety protocols. But the Castillo case is definitely not a one-off. In 2020, a 48-year-old Kansas man named Clinton McElroy, who was already a registered sex offender, paid an 8-year-old boy thousands of Robux to produce CSAM. McElroy is now serving a 40-year prison sentence in Florida. In fact, dozens of men have been arrested for using Roblox to approach young children for sex or sexual imagery, and at least 6 of those men were apprehended thanks to a YouTuber named Schlep. Schlep is a YouTuber who claims that as a child he was groomed for sexual exploitation.
Schlepper.
As an adult, he produced multiple videos that feature avatars claiming to be young children engaging with predators online. The interactions moved to different sites such as Instagram, Discord, and Snapchat, and eventually the predators agreed to meet up in real life, resulting in sting videos that Schlep posts online for his 1.4 million followers. But on August 9th, Schlep tweeted that he'd been banned from Roblox. He posted a cease and desist letter he says was sent by the company, claiming that he violated its
Be
terms
right
of
back.
service
Smoke
by
break. I'll be
engaging in
lurking.
simulated
Okay.
endangerment conversations,
I mean, I'm just writing through this video.
information and directing users to move
I'll still be here.
platform. The letter accused Schlep of failing to immediately report suspicious activity to Roblox through proper channels, actively interfering with Roblox's established safety protocols, and exposing Roblox's users to increased risk. It threatened to sue him for breach of contract and violating the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act if he ever accessed the platform again. The CFAA is primarily a criminal statute, but it does allow for civil lawsuits against people who access computer networks without permission. On the company's site, Roblox's chief safety officer, Matt Kaufman, explained the decision to boot vigilantes off the platform. He says it's because they were impersonating children and actively seeking to connect with adult users. Those conversations mimicked inappropriate behavior and actively encouraged other users to connect on social media and messaging platforms, thus bypassing Roblox's own safety systems. Basically, they say that vigilantes like Schlep normalize this banned behavior by wandering around the website, engaging in it. And before you ask, no, that's not entrapment. Entrapment is when the government induces you to commit a crime, not some hyper-caffeinated keyboard warrior.
Oh, entrapment.
Roblox also says that it violates the site's terms of service to not report predatory behavior immediately, which is
I thought that would
happening
that would
filming your
be like a
interactions
sting
using
operation.
for clicks. Although the
It's
vigilantes
entrapment,
would say
huh?
that they do report the behavior and Roblox doesn't do anything about it. After the ban, Schlep raced to make more viral content. He's now partnering with Chris Hansen, the former NBC Dateline reporter who hosted the long-running series To Catch a Predator, which filmed real-life vigilante sting operations, but for a national audience. Chris Hansen is stoked.
Chris Hansen.
Play the hits.
Stay tuned. We're working hard on this project.
And Schlep also hired lawyers, affiliating himself with 2 plaintiffs' class action firms, which together represent more than 400 individuals suing Roblox for harms they allege they
Let's
suffered
break an
as
echo
minors
somehow.
approached on the website. Here's a recent case filed in Texas. It's clear that the lawyers are now circling the company, looking for plaintiffs to sue Roblox
is
based on
this?
various legal theories, including
Hello, how you doing? I'm doing
and product liability. We
kinda
also
alright.
this complaint Roblox filed against YouTube creator Ruben Sim for, among other things, posting
I didn't
false and misleading
quite get
terrorist threats to prevent Roblox users from
I actually have a headach right now, so it's not alright.
harassing Roblox employees, accessing the platform.
But I managed. How about you?
A nude image of himself with only a lampshade covering his genitals. It appears that case was settled in 2022 when Sim agreed to pay Roblox $150,000 and stay off the platform. And I guess now is as good a time as any to state the obvious that child predators are bad people and companies should definitely keep kids safe online. And if you don't understand that, a law channel is not going to help you. But there are a whole lot of legal issues that go beyond the question of who is the bad guy here. So let's see if we can't break some of those down. Starting with
Oh, this
Yes.
helicopter flying above my head. You're gonna let it pass because it's loud. I'm doing good, just laying down on my bed with my cats, and I hope you feel better. I got kittens in the house, but I used to sleep with them as a kid. I have them as like a emotional support pet. But I don't do that anymore. I mean, I'm a grown man now, so.
The short answer is yes. Can platforms ban you? Yes. Can they do it for violating their terms of service? Yes. Can they do it for no reason at all? Yes. Do they have to apply their own rules consistently? No. And do you have any recourse if they don't? No. And the reason for that is Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act, affectionately known to its fans as the 26 words that created the internet. Under Section 230, no provider or user of an interactive computer service shall be treated as the publisher or speaker of any information provided by another information content provider. So if you post something obscene or defamatory on Reddit or Yelp or Facebook or Roblox, the companies that own those interactive online platforms cannot be held liable for what you said. That shield for third-party content is what makes social media and online interactive media possible. You couldn't have a functioning internet if platforms could be held liable for what users posted online. And then, you see where it says civil liability? No provider or user of an interactive computer service shall be held liable on account of any action voluntarily taken in good faith to restrict access to or availability of material that the provider or user considers to be obscene, lewd, lascivious, filthy, excessively violent, harassing, or otherwise objectionable, whether or not such material is constitutionally protected. So in plain English, a provider can boot you for any reason at all without civil liability. So yes, it may feel manifestly unfair or wrong or unjust, but that is the law of the land, and suing Roblox for unevenly enforcing its terms of service is not going to change that. Okay, so what duty do websites owe to child users? That is a harder question to nail down, and the answer varies across states. Obviously, websites have a legal duty to report CSAM to NCMEC, which Roblox does. It also has to abide by the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, or COPPA. But COPPA is a data privacy law that governs how websites can store and collect data on users under 13. And Roblox doesn't collect that data at all, so that's not relevant here. And that leaves basic theories of tort law, like the ones all those lawyers are relying on, along with various other state statutes. Here's one that says the website violated California's consumer protection laws by claiming that it was safe when it is not. Here's one from Texas that says the company was negligent about child safety and committed fraud when it told parents the app was safe for kids. Here's one in Pennsylvania alleging product liability and breach of Pennsylvania's consumer protection statute. The issue here is that Roblox is going to assert Section 230 liability for user-generated content, which is why so many of these lawsuits focus on the fraud aspect, basically claiming that Roblox misrepresented itself when it had state-of-the-art technology to keep kids safe. And that's the basis of Louisiana Attorney General Liz Murrell's lawsuit against Roblox, which was filed on August 14th. She's alleging violations of Louisiana's Unfair Trade Practices Act, or LUTPA, along with negligence and nuisance. And I'm not saying that this lawsuit is doomed, but I am saying that it includes the most brain-meltingly terrible passage about COPPA ever put in print. She says, defendant could have also required children under 13 to provide their names and email addresses and obtain parental approval, a fundamental protection against predators,
I
but refused to do so.
I have no idea what these
certain protections that are
I have no idea what these mean.
and designed to protect children. COPPA was enacted because
This is some law mumbo jumbo that I don't understand because I'm not a law student.
the limited capacity of children to understand fully the potentially serious safety and privacy implications of sharing their personal information. COPPA bars companies from collecting and storing information about very young children, and I'm not here to stick up for Roblox, but the company didn't bypass COPPA. It complied with COPPA. It did not collect information from young children at all. But you know what jumped out at us when we dug into this case wasn't the content moderation problem, bad as it may be, because some percentage of those hundreds of tort cases are going to get in front of a jury, which will probably do more than any petition to encourage Roblox to fix its content moderation problem. There's one or two $10 or $100 million jury verdicts can do wonders to clarify the mind. What struck us is that Roblox is basically an $80 billion company town paying its employees in company script. The vast majority of the game's content is lovingly created by its players and placed behind a paywall. Roblox encourages users to become developers and create new content for the company by offering to share the profits. But Roblox Corporation pays those third-party developers in Robux. And Roblox prints that currency and can set whatever exchange rate it wants. And that exchange rate kind of sucks. Okay, let's do some back-of-the-napkin math here. If you are buying Robux, they cost roughly a penny each. Sometimes you can get them for less if you buy in bulk. Sometimes they cost more. But if you're a parent buying them for your kid, you're basically talking like $10 for 1,000 Robux. Now, if your kid spends that 1,000 Robux in a developer's game or experience, as Roblox calls them, Roblox takes a 30% cut off the top. The developer gets 700 Robux, but you can't spend Robux at the grocery store. You have to turn it into cash money. And while Roblox is perfectly willing to sell its in-game script for a penny, it's not offering that same deal on the back end. It will buy Robux from devs for 0.35 cents each, so like a third of the penny. And that's after the 30% commission it took on the original sale. So by my reckoning, of the original $10 forked over by mom and dad, the developer is getting $2.45. And if you're playing along with your calculator at home, that's only 24% of the original transaction. And developers are probably getting even less than that since the Roblox platform has all kinds of upload fees and bank transfer fees and variable rates for players when they purchase Robux. And the point of sale cut in Robux isn't always 70-30 either. CEO David Baszucki makes a lot of fuss about how empowering this is for creators, particularly teenagers, and that's true. There are lots of very young creators on the site getting paid, and they're clearly willing to take what Roblox is offering, particularly since Roblox Studio provides so much back-end technical and creative support. It's also a pretty easy game engine to learn, so the barrier for entry is really low. But when Roblox brags about paying out $923 million to creators in 2024, remember that the company took in $3.6 billion during that time. And there are plenty of creators who made basically nothing. And while there are many adult professional developers on the platform, this is still an ecosystem that grew itself based on the labor of lots of very young people who cannot go out and get jobs in Silicon Valley and have no contractual relationship with the company and no real bargaining power. And these people are creating digital products for even younger consumers. So yeah, there's a problem when you have children who can't earn money running around a digital playground where all the fun stuff requires game tokens. That's clearly going to create a situation where adults who can earn money will prey on them. But that's hardly the only problem when you're talking about a multinational billion-dollar company that's paying those same children in Robux that they sell for a penny and redeem for a peanut.
Now, all this highlights why it's so important to get a great lawyer when you're dealing with your own case. Now, after I started this channel, every week I'd get hundreds of comments and emails from viewers who are dealing with legal problems. And they'd ask, can you help me find a lawyer? How do I know if this attorney is any good? And there's a massive gap in our justice system. It's that people don't know how to find the right lawyer for their specific situation. They're scared, they're overwhelmed, and they end up doing nothing or hiring the first attorney who calls them back. And that really bothered me. So I started to wonder, what if there was a different way? What if we could build a law firm that actually lived up to the values that I talk about on this channel? Transparency, accessibility, and putting clients first instead of chasing billable hours. A firm where you don't need to pay anything up front and your lawyers only get paid if you do to maximize your opportunity for justice. So a few years ago, I decided to fix that problem. I decided to start my own personal injury law firm. And honestly, it wasn't an easy choice. But I realized I was in this unique position. I had this platform, this community, and the experience. Not to get
Ego
rich,
team.
there are easier ways to make
Huh?
money than starting a law practice. But we did it because access to justice shouldn't be a luxury. Because finding the right legal representation shouldn't feel like playing Russian roulette with your future. And when you work with my firm, you're not just getting a lawyer. You're getting a team that understands that behind every case is a real person with real stakes. If we can't represent you or you're in a state where we don't practice, we'll take the time to try to match you with an attorney in my personal network of lawyers. A national network of some of the best lawyers in the country who actually specialize in what you're going through, located right where you are, not just whoever happens to be available. So if you're dealing with a personal injury, a car crash, a data breach, sexual harassment, a social security or workers' comp issue, give us a call at the number on screen or click on the link below. Now, I can't represent everyone that watches this channel. I wish I could, but what I can do is make sure that when you need legal help, you have somewhere to turn to that you can trust. So whether it's me handling your case or the incredible attorneys we partnered with, you'll get the same principles of honesty and education that we bring to every video. And if you're dealing with a legal issue and you're not sure where to start, check out the link in the description. Let's have a conversation about how we can help you find not just a lawyer, but the right lawyer for your situation. Because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about, making sure that when life gets complicated, you don't have to face it alone. Which is why when you need a lawyer, you don't just need a legal team, you need the Eagle team.
That was quick. What the hell? Now I'm gonna get Asmod Go, of course. The end of Tesla. Yeah, my stream is here. Why do you talk like Gremlin? My channel could be deleted. Uniframe to fight virtual max difficulty so you don't forget Uniframe exists. I don't even know what Uniframe is. Cartier luck in a legend war zone. Playing is rare, okay. Okay, buddy. Mysteries are true to life. I kind of want to watch this. The dead grad student problem. Everything's wrong with Magic Spoon. They're lying. Roblox respawn again and it sucks. Not watching a fandom autopsy. The worst fandom ever. Hell no, Deltarune has the worst fandom ever right now. They plague everywhere. Okay, maybe not the worst, but like the most annoying fandom ever is Deltarune. And the A-plane is really, really flying above my head, huh? What is this? Yes, right, no shedding. I'm sorry, Shana, by the way. I know about Shana, there's no shedding option. Start playing. Saba. Thing a bleach. Jeff the Killer. Literally. Analysis. I watch this. Oh, there's a member only video. This walk with Brit in Bangkok changed my view in Thailand. Everything was a lie. 5 months ago. I kind of want to watch it, but at the same time, I feel like I'm gonna get cringed because like everything like every time someone make video about Thailand, I was just like, huh, really? Elon Musk is racist. Yeah, no shit. Break Summer Iceberg. Sponsored by War Thunder. Okay. Gonna make the bag. Nimi. German. Earthbound, the most boring game of all time. Two days ago. Not a lion learns his daughter can read on stream. Well, you have a daughter? Damn. Metal Gear Survive. Oh no. Kevin, don't do this. These videos are so long. Forspoken. One year later. Hmm. Hey, Bibu. You using that as a official thing now? Okay. A stupid masterpiece. Joe. Oh, Joe. Not time. Not time 3. This is a sequel to this? The rise and fall. Jesus. I haven't finished watching this. She missed all the good detail, just like I did. So I'm not gonna shame her for missing all those. Like she noticed something and she again it's not normal to just like why can't I talk? I guess part of it is like walking after a character until they talk. Jeremy Blast. Oh, this game. I watched him just a few days ago. What the hell is this? Astral. Charnyte on it. Was fun back in the days. Am I gonna watch my own video again? Let's open the channel. Her channel up. The Ocean Gate Titanic No 60 years of solid engineering. Oh, is it about the Titanic? Better peak than the fastest. Warp the World 2025, the greatest film of all time. It was never just a flag. How the Golden Palace confronted American darkest symbol. 40% of kids can read. Really? I should have turned off the notification for grab food. Space fastest. Legal Eagle, Devin Stone. Man, what a cool name, Devin Stone. There's just too many long video, I'm not gonna lie. The death penalty. What? It was 5 years ago. William Dafoe described his outfit. He looked kinda short. This is FM horror, Silver Blight. Ian VTuber. Is that the model up top? Can't tell. Laundry store. And I have nothing to wash. Just like how I don't have any game to play on Steam because, you know, I mean, I do have game, but I just feel like I don't have anything to play a proper game. Oh, and the me side. Hmm. Wait, there's a remake of this game? Goddamn 8 hours of streaming. That's crazy. I sleep through this stream. Then I woke up I woke up to her screaming, and I was so confused. And then the ward end. I was so confused. Landlord, oh, this landlord game. That was interesting game. Subaru PC couldn't calm down. Now it's just German. Nothing but German. The importance of socializing yourself. Oh, this video is actually pretty good. Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. I just want to know what the advertisement is on the video. Building your own base is a trap. Why is this guy playing as Gordon Freeman? And Conquest. 3 hours? What the huh? Can't one play cost Roblox to lose 12 billion overnight. Gym sheets and children games. You vote what? Fall for season 2 mean for the ending of Fall New Vegas? Alright, she's streaming with her daughter today, I think. JP VTuber. Reading, singing stream. This Chandra Hosker is crazy, still in love. Which? My man, which horse girl? Is this a new horse in the JP server? What is this? Basically, the horse never allowed any other jockey to ride her, and the jockey also had an odd fixation with the horse. It's pretty weird. Some even say that everything on her career started to went wrong right after she spotted the jockey with his girlfriend. What's this being yandering? You guys go out this track, huh? I guess I gotta save my carrots to pull for this character then. Man, I keep wanting to like do like a gacha pulling stream, but I always blow it every single time I save enough, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna pull a little bit, and I just pull like I spin all my pull. Then I have nothing. She changed the thumbnail like 3 times on this one. I think I watched this because Small told me to watch it. And I was like, okay. How bad can this be? And then it turns out I witnessed the whole thing myself, like personally, on her channel, which has been deleted. I watched like short of this VTubers that fake disability and everything, pretty much like everything. Man, this headache is not going away. YouTube sucks now because when you clear your history, you just don't get recommended like any fun things. Like back then it would always tell you to watch something, but now it doesn't. I think you can play this, right? But I cannot. It doesn't matter. I already play it. I already do my channel. That's good. That's all right. Yeah, I forgot I turned down the volume. Let's just relax. Not think too much about life and just let the light of the city guide you. How long was this? There was like 6 years ago? I swear it's longer than that. Man, I'm getting old. Too much light is gonna give me more headache. So I'm gonna turn off the ring light. Everything is in dark mode. I'm just glad that dark mode exists. If dark mode is not a thing, then I probably go blind. Speaking of blind, what is considered to be legally blind? 20 to 100? No, that doesn't really. This is not a good answer. Less than 20 degree. $20, 200. Accuracy is 20, 200 or worse. I mean that what is person with normal eyesight can see at 200 feet. A legally blind person can only see at 20 feet. For example, if your vision is 200, you need to be 20 feet away from an object to see it clearly. While someone with normal vision can see that object clearly from 200 feet away. This is an American thing. Because I don't know about this. There we are. Legally blindness. Factors navigating life. Kodak lens in Thailand. Well, this music video is actually really fun to watch. The music sounds really good too. So I'm just gonna let it play in background. I haven't listened to this for a long time.
saw the part of you that only when you're older you'll see too.
Another plane flying above my head. Once again. Oh, it's not that loud. Okay. No. "2020." This is Copilot. I'm just gonna ask Google, guys. I don't have anything embarrassing here, right? Not, not sure what this is. Wait, I think this is the voice actor or something. I'm not interested. Same answer. 20 feet, how? I can't see that, man. What the fuck? Can't click on that. Mobility, accessibility, legally blind. Where is the... Yes. It's a video or it's a picture? Not a game with crap food. Come on, I'm not that hungry. Besides, I'm broke. I have no money to pay for food. All I got is the groceries I got in the fridge. That's it. Yeah, it's gonna be bright for a moment. I need to check something. So, instruction. Yes. Fear. I have to read eyeglass prescription. Nearsighted, okay. Axis. Cylinder. Astigmatism. I have that. I just want to know if I'm legally blind or not, because I could technically be disabled if I was. Spear. Um, significant short-sightedness. I power calculate. Jesus, you can. I think this is the blind. At that point, it's blind. So I'm halfway there. Oh, this one. Oh, okay. Ah, yeah. I'm sorry about that. I couldn't mute the microphone in time. Really? This is a scam. I just exposed myself. This is like a lullaby. This is... Damn, that stream delay is crazy. Yeah, this is like a lullaby. I sleep. I put this kind of music on and just put it on a loop sometimes, just sleep. Grown ass man need a lullaby to sleep. The world is full of open possibilities. The sunken childhood, but possible now. Why do I read like that? My accent doesn't change depending on the context, on the wording and all that. Yeah, I just realized the username of the latest chat chatter. Albino Together and CSX Train. What's that mean? That's such an oddly specific name. A username. This is one of my oldest playlists. Probably the oldest, not just one of the oldest. I mean, like what, 2 videos? They're doing all right. Oh, they're not. They're not the oldest, but they are one of the oldest. Got Love Again, Purple Berries. It's just a cool thing. This is me liking this artist very much. Dirt Road. I watched this anime, but it ends in such an abrupt end. Like say, I read somewhere that the anime maker or what, like the writer doesn't want to make it like a season 2 because he want people to buy his novel or something. But I feel like that's an opinion from like 7 years ago, maybe 8. But like maybe that's more of an insult than anything. But my main channel got a lot of good playlists. There's Kin Ashcom, there's Melee, there's Tim Impala, playlist, various playlists I like this artist and 27 music. Pink Floyd. I don't know what this is, but I think it's for Foster the People. This one is just edgy name, really. This is, I don't know how, but they found me. Assassin's Creed, Takayan, and this Jack Stopper, Walter Robinson, MGMT, all the live stuff. Calf. A lot of playlists. I think that's enough for today. It doesn't help the fact that I have a headache. It doesn't help with that. Did notice peak. I think I need to sleep or something to get rid of this headache. I actually forgot to take my take paracetamol to ease the pain. Wait, is it? No. That's why I'm gonna delete all the notification app on my phone. It's so annoying. Yeah, what's on Twitter? What is this? This video took 9 years to make, ranking literally every single anime ever. Why did he rank every anime he lists? His timestamp in the comment. I'm not gonna need to rewatch the video again. How could she not? This shit is so ass. If only I can open like Twitter and just allow you to see my feed. This skiff. Goddamn. Goes hard. What's the secret behind your strong friendship? And this is just a middle finger to a guy. What was the context? What even the context, man? Like, come on. What is this? Sis, we've run out of murder mystery game to play. Me. No, wanna play awkward and play. Wanna get awkward and play Andy and Lene? I had this also murder mystery. La 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 la. We are at episode 2 now. I hope it doesn't get any more awkward than it already is. Does he know? He doesn't know. The King of Pins Princess animation has a sister. Crazy. Is playing Terraria. Is playing Tiamat Loader. Is playing Terraria. Is playing Tiamat Loader. Oh man, I wish I could show this on stream. But like, I only had like okay, I actually have all account, but that was like for artistic purposes. The main account is for everything. There's porn, there's politics, there's memes, there's gaming, there's anime, and there's a lot of artists that draw questionable things. My feed is a mess. Maybe I should interact more with the with Twitter, with X. Oh man, it's like almost midday for me. Maybe stream for 1 hour and a half. Damn. That's actually quite a lot for a morning stream. Well, I guess I'll go eat and get some rest. The headache's not gonna go away on themselves. I'll try to wake up early next time. I mean, I did wake up early, but like, how do I say this? I just didn't get up. It took me a while to get up. Alright, I'll be seeing you guys later tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, because I'm not gonna stream. I'm not gonna stream tonight because. Wait, actually tomorrow morning because my time is like in Indochina time. I watch what country use Indochina time? Thailand, Vietnam, and I think Laos. Cambodia, no. Probably Cambodia too. Some part of Indonesia use the same time zone as us because Indonesia is such a big country. I guess you can support me on Ko-fi. You can also follow me on Twitter to see some dumb shit I repost. I'm not very active there, but I'll try to be. It's kind of fun interacting with the Twitter. Usually with memes, really, not really with any other stuff. All right, I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna take pill, and I'm gonna sleep. I'll see you again. Ciao.